Hey guys, welcome to the Awakened Reality, and you are with Krishwan, and it's been so long since you've seen one of my videos. I've been growing spiritually so much, and I've been doing spiritual life coaching lessons for anyone who needs it. If you need a life coaching lesson, if you need something to be healed, let's say you have a particular problem in your life that is blocking you, that is causing you stress, anxiety, fears, hit me up on my page, flow.page/Krishwan is what you need to type on your website browser, flow.page/Krishwan, and then you have links to my WhatsApp, you have links to booking a session with me, and if you're an Indian person, and you can just send me a WhatsApp message, and it's a little lesser than the actual prices for a session, because I know it's like my sessions go like $100, or it depends if there's an off, it's like a $55 off, but I know in India it's too much, and so if you hit me a message, send me a message on WhatsApp, I can see that your number is an Indian number, and I'll know that, hey, okay, I'll have to bring it way down for you guys, because it's not the standard. The standard of living is very different in India, and $100 is incredibly unaffordable for a 1 hour session. And so you can hit me up, and I'll bring it down, and you can take a session with me. What's important is I want to help you heal. So that's the most important thing, because I can help myself heal, and I'm onto this, I'm completely onto this, and I love doing this. And in my previous sessions I've done it before, and I've seen people's jaw go like, oh wow, thank you so much, and it's just a very satisfying feeling for me, as much as it is for you when you realize that, oh, this particular thing could have been seen in a different way, or this particular thing was just unhealed wound of mine, a habit that my parents told me about or my friends told me about, and let's just keep going on for on and on. So that's about the life coaching part. Very effective, and maybe someday I will do a life coaching session and put it out there, just to see how life transforming it can be, which it is, and how life, just for you all to see that I'm gonna probably do it one day. I want to do it one day, and show it to you all pretty much, like how transformative this can be. So that's about it. That's about the life coaching part, and let's move on to the topic. Okay, so let's do a general topic today. Why don't things happen the way you want, and how to make them happen the way you want? This is on a general basis for everything. It applies to everything. It applies to your career, it applies to your relationships, it applies to everything. So literally your reality, the reality that you see, is literally a reflection of who you are. It's a reflection of what you are. It's a reflection of how authentic you are, what you're putting out into the universe, what thoughts you're thinking into the universe, your belief systems, the belief in whatever you're talking about or whatever you're saying and put into the universe, literally creates your reality. Think of it in this way, like everybody's reality is their own unique personal reality. If me and somebody else go see a movie, I've used this example a lot of times, and me and somebody else go see a movie, and if I feel that the movie is good and somebody else feels that the movie is bad, we have two separate realities of the same movie, as in we have two perceptions of the same movie, and hence our understanding of the movie is like, oh, I feel like it's not good, and that guy feels like, yeah, it's really good. So our understandings of the same movie is different, and that's because our reality of the same movie, let's say we're sitting close to each other, but we have two different opinions about it. So our reality of that movie is different for each other, because it's going through our belief systems, our thought processes, and our thought process and our belief systems is like making our body choose to see what we want to see, and choose to, like, it's literally creating that reality for us. It's literally creating that reality that we are seeing, that we are perceiving. We are perceiving all these things. We are perceiving that through our eyes, through our nose, through our mouth. These are all senses that are used to perceive the world, and even the mind and the thoughts also play an important part into attracting what we are seeing, into bringing in what we are looking at, what experiences we are going through, all that kind of stuff. So why, Chris, are we not getting what we want? And how to get what we want? How to get what you want is to literally align yourself with what you want and who you are. Is to bring alignment. How do you do that? How do you do that alignment thingy? Is to literally follow your body, your emotions. What feels good is literally good, and you want to take that path. What doesn't feel good is like the body telling you, hey Chris, don't go that way, because it's something that you do not want to be. You do not want to be involved in. You do not want to participate in. You do not want to do. It's your intuition, guys. It's your body that is literally giving you the signals every second. And a lot of us have chosen to avoid it. Oh, emotions, I'm not going to deal with that. That's the thing that you got to be dealing with. Because if you feel triggered, even when you feel triggered, somebody's rude to you and you feel triggered, you feel bad, that's an emotion that's trying to tell you something. That, hey, I do not want to participate in that, and at the same time, you want to understand what is it that is triggering you, that is causing that emotion as well. So the feeling of good and bad is always giving you a message as to whether you want to be in that place, you want to accept that place, you want to accept that, or you do not. Or if you do not, what is triggering you? What is your perception about it that is making you disconnected from it? And that is it's also intuition. Intuition is that emotion, that gut feeling, like this could be right, and this could not be right, and this could be right, and that could not be right. And moving with that emotion is exactly how you go in the flow, is how you literally go in the flow. So if your future, think about it like this, if your future, okay, needs to be good, once you want your future to be good, you want to have a good future, your future is only a continuous stream of the present moments. One moment after another moment, after another moment, after another moment, after another moment, after another moment is the future. When you're in the future at some particular date and time, you're in the present then. So it is a continuation of the moments that are from now to that future, right? So if you want a future to be good, don't you think your present and the moments from the present have to be in the same energy? Because if your present is in a lower vibrational energy or in a bad vibrational energy, you're constantly putting energy out, you're constantly putting thoughts out based on the feeling that you have, and that is attracting an energy similar to it. So as you keep attracting the energy that you don't want in your life, and the bad energy that you don't that you really don't want, how is your future going to be good? Because your future is only going to replicate what it is right now, right? But if you choose to continuously have every moment as good, as Abraham Hicks says, ready to be ready to be ready to be ready to be ready. If anybody's heard that. As in, what she means by ready to be ready to be ready to be, meaning one good moment after another, after another, after another, after another, after another, will only bring a future that is good. It will it only can bring a future that is good. That is due to the law of attraction. That is due to the fact that, what is the law of attraction? As in, the energy attracts energy like it. Everything is energy. So energy inside the thoughts that are being put out attract a reality like it. But in order to attract a good reality, you have to constantly have a good thought. You have to constantly be at a good vibration. Your vibrational energy itself has to be good every minute to minute to minute. And your body is constantly guiding you towards this good energy. Your body is constantly guiding you through intuition. Your body is telling you, this is not good for you, this is good for you, this is good, not good for you, this is good for you. When it's not good for you, all that you have to do is listen to it. All that you have to do is pay attention to it. All that you have to do is pay attention to what the body is signaling. It's like a guidance system within the body. The emotion is like a guidance system. The intuition is that gut feeling, and that emotion also clarifies that gut feeling as to, I feel good, it's an emotion. Feeling good is an emotion. Feeling bad is an emotion. About following that track. As to, when you feel good, you want to go good, 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 good. That's why it's also said, and it's very important that you act in the present moment, and you keep acting, like, go with the inspired thought, go with the inspirational thought, go with the thought that feels good all the time. Go with the thought, you feel like doing a video, do a video now. You feel like, I haven't done a video in so long, because I've been doing so many other things, and today suddenly the inspiration hit me, like, oh shit, why don't I do a video after a long time? It just at this moment it hit me. Maybe 1 hour after it didn't hit me, I'm not gonna follow that, because there's something else that I want to be doing at that time. And that is the right path to go. That's the path without resistance. Resistance we'll talk about later. But resistance is pretty much going against the goodness, the good feeling. Because when you're going against a bad feeling and you're expecting a good future, that is not going to happen. The future is a constant, it's a result of the continuous moments from the present and after present makes the future. Every moment, a stream of moments makes the future. So if your stream of moments is not good, your future cannot be good. If your stream of moments is bad now today, your future is going to be bad, unless something comes in and wakes you up and shifts you to the good path. So how do I get things going smoothly? Is to follow your intuition, is to follow your inner guidance. Know that your body is an inner guidance, and it's all intuitively sending you. Every time you feel good, follow it. If you feel good, follow one good thing after the other. Go with the emotion, go with what the body is saying, and you don't have to listen to the public saying, oh, you have to do that, you have to struggle. No. These are all limiting. Everything, a lot of things that the society has to say are a lot of limiting beliefs, and you don't have to follow that. You have to, when you have an inner guidance system that is connected to the source, why not follow the inner guidance system that is telling you to go one step after the other, after the other. This is how you actually get your life running smoothly and happy. And as you're doing that, in the process, you're happy because you're following. It's an action taken out of inspiration. When you take an action not out of inspiration, it doesn't feel good. When you do things not out of inspiration, or not out of a happiness, not out of a happy state, it doesn't feel good. Okay, and when you feel like you have to take an action from a bad state, it feels bad. The continued action feels bad. So once again, it's not going to lead you to a good life, because your moment after moment is bad, and so then the future moment is going to be that stream of moments. So you want to shift yourself to start doing something that makes you feel good, that makes you feel inspired, that makes you feel to do that thing at that moment. And as you keep doing that moment, as you keep following moment after moment, the moment that you want, wow, all these luxurious things, all these beautiful things, all these happy things, just the happiness within, you'll find that moment as a part of that future that you dreamt of is now there, because you were following all the inspiration, all this inspiration, those good moments would lead to that moment. Because that moment's energy is also good, and the current moment's energy that you're having right now is also good. So that energy will attract that energy. It can only attract that energy. There is no other possible go. If you're maintaining your momentum, and if you're maintaining your vibe, and you're constantly going after inspired action, that brings more goodness, like ready to be ready for the next moment. That moment can only come. But once again, we have so many things, we have so many blocks, doubting and all these things. But if you focus on and if you be aware of your intuition, and just follow the goodness for every moment, even in your thoughts. If somebody is seeing something that is degrading you and it doesn't feel good at that moment, deviate from it and go to something that feels good. Start doing something that feels good. Turn off the TV or move away from there, from the hall that somebody else is seeing the TV at, and start doing something good. Make sure that you are in this line of continuous good moments, and that's how you can start to get your life as a good one, as a good life. Not only that, this inspired action will also generate to more goodness, because that's only the energy. Everything is energy based, everything is vibration based. It's not about he did that or she did that, or it's not about the society did this and this is what the norm is. No. How they are judging, how the society is judging is, they are judging from the reality that they have manifested unknowingly. They don't know about all this. They have manifested from the society, from the reality that the society has judged from the reality that they have manifested unknowingly, and a lot of that reality is shit. So people are like, oh, I gotta struggle to work hard and get a lot of money. No, it's just all energy based. All that you have to do is follow the goodness, take inspired action, and your inspired action will reflect more goodness, because it has to, because that is the only way. That is energy, that's how it functions, that's how the law of attraction works. That's all it is. So why people don't get a good life is because somewhere along the way they have been deviated into doubts and negative thinking and not believing in themselves. And also, it's also important to believe in yourself as you keep doing it, because the fact that you don't believe it doesn't bring it in. It's causing resistance against what you want. But if you completely understand that what you want will come by not judging on the current moment, but by understanding that the future is only a manifestation of a continued stream of current moments, and then choosing to have your current moment right now as something that is beneficial to you and feeling good to you, most importantly, and you choosing to take action based on that feeling good, feeling, you create that momentum and you reach that future position or place that also feels good, that also feels nice. That's how you can have a good life. That's how you can have a happy life permanently, by choosing to focus on what feels good and keep going. This happens simply because of energy. This happens simply because of who we are on a quantum level. We are energy, and it simply happens because we are attracting that into our reality. And people who haven't gone through this, probably they feel bad, because somewhere along the line some resistance or some doubt or something has come in, and or they have taken information from another person's reality that has not been manifested the way he wanted it, and chosen to accept that as a part of their reality. But it's very important that you focus. When you focus on the good, you will reach there. One moment after the other, keep following the good. That is how to constantly have a happy, good life, a good, happy life. And money and all these things doesn't really mean that your life will be good. I know people with a lot of money whose lives are very shitty. Happiness, this is for to be happy. And even if you want a lot of money, all that your belief system has to be that everything is abundant, because really everything is energy, and if energy is everywhere and all that we are seeing made up of is energy, then abundance is also everywhere, because money or the bank account, the digits over there are all simply a reflection of what we choose to believe. And if we choose to believe that we are always abundant and we always get that abundance keeps flowing 100%. So I'll wrap it around here. Okay, so the simple answer is to follow the intuition, the emotions, or the guidance systems, to follow one good thing after another good thing after another good thing after another good thing after another good thing. Just keep your focus on it and keep following it, and you'll enjoy the process, obviously, because it's good. So that's about it. Of course, if you like this video, like, subscribe, and whenever I feel inspired to do another video, I will do it. And most importantly, if you'd like a spiritual life coaching session, hit me up at flow.page/Krishwan, and I'll help you get a session with me. Yeah, simply like that. Okay, you can also book sessions through flow.page/Krishwan, or you can just hit me up and we can just do a direct talking for a session. No? That would be, as a human to human conversation is what I like, and I love that, and I would love to connect with you. So yeah, call me, and you can get a session with me. These are life changing sessions, life transforming sessions, because once you see the reasoning behind it, you'll be like, wow, I was doing that? Wow, like really? Like I was doing that out of like, didn't even think of this aspect before. And when you do understand that this aspect is why it's happening, or whatever is not happening because of it, you'll be like, wow, that's because reasoning, when once you know something, you can choose to change your reality and never repeat it again. Once you know that fire burns your finger, you're never going to put the fire in your finger again. You're not going to purposefully burn your finger. You know it. You know. So that's the whole concept behind life coaching, to help you see what you cannot see, the blind spots. Okay, that's about it. Bye.